Polly by Nirvana. This is a very special video because this is the 10,000th guitar tutorial for Polly that has been released on YouTube. Welcome! Guitar Lessons with Stuart. Welcome. Subscribe to me. I thought that would be a good time to take a sip of my coffee. I've already restarted this video so many times. I'm not going to do it again. This song has 5 chords total, maybe? That seems about right. It's only got 2 different sections to the song. But you know what? Even though it only has a few chords and it's slow and blah, 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 it's kind of tricky to get right. So maybe I can offer some of my special spin to make it into a more palatable, enjoyable experience for you. How do you like my shirt? I've commented on this shirt several times today. I like it quite a bit. It's just very yellow. Look at how it compares to this yellow paper. It's not the same at all. First thing is you're gonna need a pick, and you're also gonna need a guitar. And you're gonna need to tune up your guitar. Standard tuning, unless you're playing along with the MTV Unplugged version, and then it's tuned down a half step. But I'm in standard tuning, like in the hit album by Nirvana, Nevermind. Is Nevermind 1 word or 2 words? I feel like every time I type it, my computer or my phone says, "Don't you mean never mind?" And I go, I don't know, I'm picturing the album cover. Guys, it's 1 word on the album. It might be 1 word in real life. I don't know. Let me put this pencil right here. It matches my shirt. We'll start the song. I'm gonna start off with an E chord. The way I do it for this song is I just use my pointer finger and I smash down on the 2nd fret of the A string and the 2nd fret of the D string. So I'm playing the open top string, then 2nd fret, 2nd fret. Then those bottom 3 strings, the highest 3 strings, they're just muted by my pointer finger over here, but I'm not even hitting them really anyway. I'm just kind of going, I'm just aiming for those top 3 strings. It's like an E5 chord, like an E power chord. The next chord, we'll talk about the rhythm in a second. The next chord is a G power chord. So the way Kurt Cobain played this song is his pointer finger would go to the 3rd fret on the top string, like that. His ring finger would play the 5th fret on the A string, and then his ring finger would also smash down like that, like flatten out, to play the 5th fret on the D string. He would also, I think he was just mostly trying to get those 3 notes, but every once in a while his ring finger would get that 4th string from the top, the G string a little bit too, and that's how he got his little trademark Kurt Cobain power chord sound, where just every once in a while, that note would sneak in just a little bit. So now we've got the 1 finger E, then this little G power chord. Then he goes to just a plain old-fashioned D. So that's middle finger, 2nd fret on the bottom string, ring finger, 3rd fret on the B string, 2nd from the bottom, then pointer finger, 2nd fret on the 3rd string from the bottom, right there. Thumb comes and wraps up around the top, mutes the top string, and he strums out the chord like that. I kind of hit the A string kind of hard there, but there's our D chord. Okay, great. Finally, we go to a C, but he doesn't do this C, he does this C. So he's got his pointer finger on the 3rd fret of the A string. The tip of his pointer finger is coming up and just muting the E string. You see that? I do that in a lot of songs I show you. Let me get the, oh, yeah, you can see it there. See how the tip of my pointer finger is muting that E string. Then his ring finger plays 5th fret on the D string. Then it smashes down, plays 5th fret on the G string, and it just might also smash down and play the 5th fret on the B string. The high E string, you'd like it to be muted by either your pointer finger or your ring finger or both. So now our 4 chords for the verse are 1 finger E, G power chord, regular D chord, with a thumb up over the top, and then our C chord like that with 2 fingers. Those are the chords for the verse. We are going to learn the chorus, but what we need to do now is learn the rhythm and the strumming for the verse, and also maybe a couple tricks for switching from chord to chord. I feel like I'm way too peppy for this song. It's one of the most depressing songs on the planet. It says, Polly says her back hurts. I hear it as Polly wants a placard. Polly wants a cracker? I think I just made all of this up. Hi, my name's Stuart. Welcome to Guitar Lessons with Stuart. We're gonna strum the E chord. Then we go like this. Just a little muted, stupid thing. Here's how we do this. You can do, with either hand, you can make this work. Here's what I do. I just kind of karate chop the strings. I just kind of plop my hand on there. What I try to do is sort of strum the strings a little bit as I'm doing my karate chop. So it's got that kind of percussive little muted sound. If you just karate chop the strings and don't strum at all, sounds like that. Sounded completely different those first 2 times. And that works. But if you can kind of do a little like that. You hear that right there? That sounds like the song, doesn't it? That takes some coordination. But there's something very useful about this, because that little time when I'm just playing that little muted percussive sound, I'm also getting my hand over here ready for the next chord. See, I'm lifting up my fingers, getting ready for the next one. But then, before I even get the second chord ready, I strum up on the open strings. So I'm going strum, mute, up, and then down on that G power chord. I do that. That's also, I think, pretty much how Kurt Cobain does it on the recording. You see that? Down, mute, up, G. Hey! Sounds like the song to me. So we've got down on the E, mute, up, G. On the G, you're gonna strum down, up. So I'm going up on the open strings, then down, up on the actual chord. Then I do my muty little percussive thing again. Then I come up on the open strings again, down on the D chord. So even though it's just these 4 little chords, there's a lot of extra stuff going on here. This extra stuff is overwhelming at first, potentially, but it gives you a chance to figure out exactly how to get from one chord to the next. We're not just trying to do all these little things like the whip it, bop it thing. We're trying to like have our hands have a choreographed thing where, okay, lift up on the muted thing, then get ready for the chords, you strum up, and then strum down when you actually get to the chord. I way overcomplicated that. Skip that part of the video. Go back like 45 seconds, skip that part of the video, and now we're back. Okay, so we've got, on this D chord, we're gonna strum down, up, muted thing, but then instead of strumming up on the open strings, you're gonna strum up on the C. So it's up, and then you're gonna strum up, down on the C. So on the C chord, that was up, up, down. When we put all of this together, we've got boom, boom, ba, ba, da, ba, 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 ba. Hey, oh. Then when I start over again, after I go up, up, down on the C, I strum up on the open strings again as I'm getting ready to go back to the E chord. Those open strings, I'm not messing around with these open strings. You might be like, okay, he's telling me to strum open strings to be like a training wheels thing so I can get from chord to chord. I get it. Bro, listen to the recording of the song and tell me that you don't hear open strings in there. They're there. They are there, and I heard them. I played this D instead of this D. He does this one. I did it again. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. Just a close-up of my shirt. Close-up of my shirt is the last time you're ever going to see it. Okay. And my chin. A close-up of my shirt and my chin. Look at all those hairs on my chin. My chinny chin chin. I burped. Let's play the chorus of the song. What a great chorus. Chorus. D chord. Strum down up for me on a D. You already know the D because we did it earlier. Then we're gonna go to our C, our 2-finger C. So we've got D. Oh, did you see I did my little muted thing? So I'm going down, up, muted thing, up on the C. Then you're gonna strum up, down. So then guess what you do? That's right, open strings coming up and then down on this G chord right here. Let me explain this G chord for you, to you even. Middle finger on the 3rd fret of the top string. Your middle finger is also gonna mute the A string. So I've got the tip of my middle finger on the E string, then the little pad of my finger, muting the A string, open D string, open G string, ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, the 2nd string from the bottom, then the high E string is just muted. We don't care about that. It's a G5 chord. It's what we're gonna use for this song. If you watch the unplugged video, you can kind of see Kurt Cobain playing like this. What did I say it was? All right. On this G, you're gonna strum down, up. So that's ba-da, 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 ba-da. Then you do the muty thing again. And then my least favorite chord on the guitar, a B flat major chord. Pointer finger on the 1st fret of the A string. Also, if possible, get that tip of your finger to mute the E string. Ring finger, 3rd fret on the D string. Also, your ring finger smashes down on the 3rd fret of the G string, and it smashes down on the 3rd fret of the B string, and it hopefully mutes the high E string. Like I said, my least favorite chord on the guitar, B flat. It looks like my middle finger's playing a note. It's not. It just has nowhere better to go. So it just kind of looks like it, but look, it's not even touching. It's just like right there, like that. It's just right there like that, guys. That's what I always said. It's just like right there like that. Chorus goes like this. Then we go to the verse. You notice how my thumb is going here, back here, here, back here, here, back here, here, brr, brr. Watch the live video of them playing. You're gonna see his thumb just going bang, gee bang, gee bang, gee bang. When he's playing the chords like this, where there's no barring, where you don't smash down, he's got his thumb over the top. When he's playing the ones where you smash down, you bring your thumb back there. That's what you do. I think that's all I have to say about that. I would like to wish you a good day. Polly by Nirvana. Yeah, 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 yeah.